Alright everybody, welcome back to Attack of the B Team. And in this episode, I want to finish off at least the exterior of the new home and make it ready for moving in. So, let me show you, what we've done so far. There seems to be when you first convert to a bat, it doesn't take flight right away. You gotta give it a minute. So here we are. Here's the two that we saw last time. I did notice that I had missed these stone slabs, so I fixed that up. And we've got our two here from last time, and I've also finished building off two more in the back. So we've got a total of 4. Now we need to connect them up and give it like connect up the main levels all the way around and the upper floor. I haven't decided if I want this to be completely enclosed or maybe just make it like an open area that you can walk through. But yeah, we'll figure that out as we go. One other little adjustment that I've made, I was watching another one of Keralis's videos, and when he was putting in his bushes and some of them, he put these. So what you see down here is, let me just go grab the shears so I can get my bushes back. I put glowstone underneath. So I did it in just a every other pattern. Let's put that back. So that it's got a nice little glow effect and looks pretty cool at nighttime. And I've done that all the way around on the ones that are long, right? So they're all the way around like that everywhere here, as you can see. So that's what we've done so far. I think it's starting to come together. I think it looks pretty good. So what we're going to do next is we're going to actually start to connect everything up. So let's get started on that. Now, let's see here. So we want to basically, this is the doorways, right? And these are just hallways. So let's replace this stuff here and this stuff here with cobblestone, just like we did around in here, right? So one other thing I noticed too is in my previous build, these guys were just put in the center. I actually had them in all the corners as well. You can't really see them because of the bushes and everything, but they're there. Yeah. So let's go back over here and grab what cobblestone we currently have. And that's definitely not going to be enough, but I believe I have more cobblestone over here. Not very much though. Do I have my chisel? There's my chisel. And we'll throw, oh, that's gravel. Oops. Let's put the gravel back and grab our cobble. Alright, grab our cobblestone. Let's throw that in here. And we have mostly, what's this here? Small cobblestone bricks. Mostly this kind I think that we need. We are going to need a little bit of that one. So let's put that back in here and grab this one. French cobblestone there. We'll have to probably make a bunch more of this. But basically the idea here is, let's remove this dirt like that, and then let's put the normal cobble out to here and then put one of the nicer ones on the ends, just like that, and then do the same thing over here. That. So bam bam. Darn. Alright, let's get her. There we go. Let's put you there. Oh wow, grass is coming back quick. Put these guys on the ends. Just like that. And then we need to fill in all of this with our marble flooring. We've got a bunch of that still. Alright, let's fill this guy in. Just like that. think this is going to start to look really nice. All the way along. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Look at that. That flooring looks really... We got company coming along. That's coming along, I think. So this, and then we want that same wood that we'd started. Let's go grab what we have left of that. Looks like I'm going to need to go do some resource gathering and to finish this off a bit, but let's just get the basic idea. So probably want maybe some windows along here and here maybe. So let's build that up, and we're already out. But yeah, so this is the basic idea. I'll go do some more resource gathering. I'll build this all up, and we'll see. One of the major challenges is going to be the door, because it's 3 wide. Now my original plan was to make it 2 wide and put in the two of the carpenter's blocks doors side by side. The cool thing about them is that when you open them, they open together, and so it's like a, you know, double French doors. But because we have 3, now the reason I went with 3 is because this guy is 3, like 5, but the front of it is 3, and I wanted that when you walk right through, you would walk right through and it would be nicely aligned with that, because otherwise, you know, it would be 1 block off on one side or the other, and it just looked really awkward. So hopefully we can find a way to salvage this situation. Maybe what we'll need to do is just put 1 door in the middle and then some kind of ornamental or windowy type thing around it. So I'm going to play around with that. I'm going to kind of see how we want to go, and I will be back with an update in a minute. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Just one little problem that I'll show you in a minute, but I think it's starting to take shape. So I've got this, looks pretty standard, not too crazy on the outside, and there's still obviously some more detailing things that I'd want to do out here, but we got a problem. So when you come inside, I think this looks pretty cool actually. I like this. I like the flooring. I like how this kind of flows down like that, and then it flows into the roof like that. We've got lots of windows, big open doors. Have this nice big glass door looking into our courtyard area, and then a different style door leading outside. And I don't know, I think it looks really nice. I like how the ceiling, you know, like pops up a bit, and then we've got, you know, the regular old spruce texture here, and then the other texture that we've been using down the middle. It actually looks pretty cool up top as well, which I can't get up to unless I'm a bat. I was in me form because I wanted to make sure that it looks good. Oops. It looks good in the height you would normally be, but I just think, like, I like how it has that texture here between the doorways, and then it's like nicely wrapped around here, right? With the nice other texture in between. I really like the look of that. I removed the logs from here and replaced it with those on the upper, like in the in-between part here. But anyhow, so let's get back to the problem at hand. So I think it all looks really good, except for, and you probably already noticed it, let's see if I fly it about the right height maybe, is the glitchiness. So look at, oh, it's not doing it there anymore. Oh, it's doing it up here though. So you see those, they freak out. It was using, yeah, there we go. Like, they're doing it down here as well, see? They're just freaking out constantly. And they do it all around on all the edges here. And it looks really nasty. I don't like it at all. Don't like it at all. Does it all over here. And I noticed that it doesn't do that though up here. So with these ones that we did, they're perfectly fine all the way around. No matter how I move, they look great. And I think maybe what the difference is that I went a little crazy. So you see that? See all that? I went a little crazy with the carpenter's blocks in here. And to get the look I wanted, right? So basically all of these, everything here is carpenter's blocks. That is normal spruce wood though, and it's still doing it. Maybe it's like, let's do a little test. If I take, say, a spruce plank, and let's knock out these guys here, and I put a full block, regular old spruce plank along the top, then they're fine. Alright, well, I think I got some playing around to do here, because I really like how that looks. I like the openness of it. I really think it looks nice, but I'm gonna go nuts with that. It's gonna drive me crazy. Alright, I got some more work to do. I'll be back. So here's an update. It's actually a very sad update. I still think this looks wonderful, except for the glitching. If it wasn't for that, this would be great. So here's the other side done with full blocks instead of the stair style blocks above and below and these half style here. The only way I was able to make the glitching go away was to use the full blocks all the way around. I did try a bunch of other things as well, like using just normal panes of glass, using I don't know, I tried so many different things to try and kind of pull in a different look, different feel, and at the end nothing was working. So I need to move on at this point. I can always come back to it and work on it more later, but this I think is what I'm gonna have to go with for now. So I'm gonna make my corridors look somewhat like this at the moment. So I've got the nice kind of cobblestone square on these ones on the ends, and then just the normal ones, and then I've got the windows around the door here. I mean, it is still glitching a little bit right there, but it's really hard to see, especially when you're walking. It's easier to see when you're flying around. If you're up too high, see, it kind of glitches from up here. But these ones, they glitch like crazy even when you just walk by, and on the outside as well. So that's too bad. Maybe that's something that'll get fixed in the future, but for now we can't do that. So I'm going to basically create all the corridors to look somewhat like this all the way around the house. So I'll connect them up down that way, and I'll connect them up over there between all of these, and then I'll come back and we'll see how that looks and move on upstairs. Alright, so I'll see you all in a little bit. Alright guys, so here's the raw state of the corridor that we did on the other side. This is what it looked like before I started doing the modifications. So you can see down here is just all of the normal cobble. This is all just normal, or not normal, but this is the chiseled wood planks that I showed you before, right? Just by holding down the chisel, taking your spruce, putting it in there, grabbing the ones you want. And then all of this is carpenter's blocks. So now what we need to do is take the hammer, and I want all of these to be banged up just like that, so that they look like, oops, just like slabs. And the reason I'm doing this, oops, is because I don't believe I tried and I wasn't able to actually create. So if I take like I have these spruce slabs, right? I can't chisel the slabs, right? And I can't, so I can only chisel to make them look this, to make them look like this, like whoops, like these guys in the chisel with the full block, right? But if I use the carpenter's blocks and I bash them all up like that, then I can actually make them look just like I want. So I get the half slab using the chiseled blocks. Just like, oop, I just added an extra layer to that one. So let's take that off with the, I think it's the shift right click. There we go. Get it back. Did it go up top? I don't know. All right, so that's the ceiling here and the floor above, right? Just like we did in the other place. The same thing we want to do here. We want to whack all of these in so that they look better around down the hallway and around the door. Just like that. And over here as well. Bang them all in. And then we take our just regular old glass panes and we replace by right clicking. And of course this doesn't have the glitch because we're using full blocks all around. I'm really hoping that that's something that can be fixed in a future update, because I really liked the way that it looked before with these depressed in, these whole has the stairs and all of these up here as well as the stairs. And I believe they used the carpenter's blocks for all of that as well. So, but there you go. That is, and it's getting dark, so let's put up some lighting here. But this is, oh, I didn't do that side, but you get, it's the same thing as I just did on this side. So that's how I built the corridor. So I'll be back, and as you can see, I filled in all of this as well with the marble, and I put all of the cobblestone, the chisel cobblestone all the way down. I put those nice little square ones at each of the intersections there. Not exactly sure if I'm just gonna get rid of those or do some kind of something sticking out there as well, but I did both sides just like that. So we're getting closer, and here's the top, right? This is what we saw before on the other side as well. So now this is a nice floor, looks pretty good. All right, so I will now continue building these two sections here, and I'll be right back. All right, so here is the first corridor, or long corridor anyway. So I've got it all done up with the windows and the same basic style for the top, but I broke them up at each of those points along the way. I think it looks kind of all right. Oh, it's kind of, you know, very simplistic at the moment. There's not a whole lot of usable space in these corridors. Down this way, down that way. These are obviously expandable. We can go out that way. We can do all sorts of things with these, but just want to kind of get the first steps of this all in place. One thing I did notice though is that these panels, they always go the same direction, and I can't, like, there's not a chisel that goes that way. So when you're coming down here, you'll see that they look like they're going this direction when I wanted them to go that direction. So another little downside to this particular chisel option. Some of them do have grains that go both directions, not many though. So if I look at the chisel and we take the spruce wood, you'll see, so this is the one I used here. There's no option that I can see that has the same look going the other way, right? But you'll see like this one and this one, they look like they go both directions. This one and this one go both directions. So, I mean, I can always try and switch it out and see if those look just as good as these, maybe better, and maybe it's worth it with the paneling that goes each direction. That's also another really nice thing about using these carpenter's blocks, right? So I don't actually have to tear it all down and rebuild it. I can just go shift right click, right, pops out. Of course it went on top, so I have to go get that, but and then just replace it with whatever you want. So you can redecorate quite easily if you use these as well. So that is the first long corridor. Now I'll do the next one over here and do the same thing over here. And then we'll actually have a closed off, at least a closed off lower level. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so we're back once more, and I've finished off both of the corridors. As you can see, I've also added the bushes around the side, and I also added these in place of the dirt blocks for now. I have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do with these, or at least what they'll be a part of. So I think they look a little derpy right now, but they will do more in the future. I didn't put the bushes inside. I might take those ones in the corner away. I might leave them. I'm not sure. But out here, yeah, I did the same thing on the other side here with those guys, and you can't see as much of it because they're covered with with the bushes and stuff. I don't know. I think they look all right out here. I think it looks kind of cool. And yeah, so we have a fully enclosed lower level now. One thing that I haven't done yet is the door. I'm not sure if I actually showed you this. So if you right click on it, you can flip through all the different patterns with the hammer. So for the outside world door, we want to use this one. And then if you want to make this look a certain way, we can use this wood, or let's see here. Let's try using the normal spruce. That looks all right for now. Is there a way to? Oops. Can you actually? Whoop. Nope. Wonder if you can actually get the door handle itself. It looks a little off. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Anyhow, so there we go. We got the door to the outside, and then the door to the inside. We'll do the fully open one, and we'll use the spruce planks as well, just like that. And then you can see we have a fully enclosed inner corridor and room system, and looks like I didn't do some of these doors either. Is this one right? I used the other wood on this one, I think. So let's just bang those out and put in the normal spruce here so that they're the same on both sides. Put those on here and then make it, yeah, full glass door on the inside. So there you go. We have fully enclosed inside. There's no way to get upstairs yet. We'll work on that soon. And next though, whoop. Oh, I right clicked on it. Oh, darn. Go. Ah, that was it. One more. There we go. Now, empty hand, open the door. All right, so now the next thing that we need to try and figure out is the corridor system in the upper floor. Now, I'm wondering if I should totally enclose it or just make it like an open walkway where it's got maybe some kind of fencing on the side. So I'm gonna play with that a little bit. You know, we could probably do something different, maybe we enclose these ones and then make these ones more walkway-ish or rampart-ish, so we can shoot the nasties as they come around. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do next, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, everybody. Well, I think I'm actually going to call this an episode. I just looked at the recording time for this so far, and it's starting to get on there. So I think we've accomplished quite a bit in this build. We've got the entire first floor completed, nicely closed off from the outside world. And in the next episode, what we'll do is we'll start to build the upper level. So just like I was saying previously, we're going to connect everything up upstairs and then figure out exactly how we want these things to connect. So with that, I think what we'll do here is we'll end it. Goodbye and salut, and I'll see you all next time.